Hello there, and thank you for swinging by to my video. Today I'm going to be looking at a really lovely, charming gardening game, which I have had my eye on for a while. I will probably be labeling this as a sponsored video. It's not the only way in which it's sponsored is because I've been given the key because I put in a request for it. I received no financial incentive, and this is going to be my very first look at it, so I am really excited. But anyone who knows me, you know I love my plants and stuff, and the idea of a cozy gardening game, that just makes me as happy as a flea. I should just point out that today's look, I work full-time. Well, I work 7 days a week essentially, so when I'm not doing my office job I am streaming at 2 p.m. UK time, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. Today I will be streaming once I've finished recording this video, and someone has redeemed Goth tree, so this is why you see me like this, but it will be the same voice, same gentle speaking underneath it all. I realise they're more like a Hot Topic version of myself, but there we go. So don't worry, it's still me. And if it is a vibe, then let me know. So the game that I'm going to be looking at is called GardenLifeACozySimulator, and it looks like there's 2 different ways to play it. There's like the game, and then there's a kind of sandbox, and that interests me greatly. But as I said, I have not played this at all, so we're going to start off with the game version. Come with me. Come on. Now, as normal for me, I have turned the music off. I'm sure the music is absolutely charming, but just for editing it's easier for me if I don't have game music. We do have sound effects and things. I'm going to enable those now, so stand by for tweeting. There seem to be lots of birds doing their thing right now. Okay. Tweeting enabled. Let's have a little look at the game. So one of the things I did notice when I was setting this up is there's a colorblind mode, and that's a great accessibility feature. You don't get those in all games that I've seen, and I think that's pretty neat. But we're just going to start the game. It feels, and this might be my computer, it feels like there's a slight lag. That could be also because I've got OBS running to record this. I got a lot of stuff going on my computer, so I feel like that's probably what the issue is. Look at this. So we have story and creative, as I mentioned earlier. So immerse yourself in the story and world of garden life as you meet its cast of colourful characters. Recommended for new players, that's me. Otherwise, with everything at your disposal, you can let your creativity run wild. Warning, in this mode you will not unlock any achievements. We will start off with story, but maybe something in future.
We're happy to welcome you to our community garden and hope that you'll settle in well. As you might have heard, this is a difficult time for us. Robin, who organized and cared for the community garden, was sadly taken from us too soon.
Oh my heart.
We want to honor their memory. That's why we're looking for someone new to take the reins and bring some life back to this community garden.
Oh my heart.
Everyone is super excited to meet you. Anyway, this is the address for the garden. I'll meet you there to get you up and running. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what you do.
No pressure then.
Thanks, Jasmine.
No pressure at all. I don't. That's. Oh my goodness. I'm not someone who thrives on pressure, and filling the boots of somebody who's no longer with her.
Hey, I'm Jasmine. It's so great to finally meet you. Thanks a bunch for stepping up and volunteering. This garden really means a lot to us. Feel free to have a look around. The garden's not going anywhere.
Okay. So this is a gentle nibble of the game. So that means we're just going to be having a little poke about. I'm not going to be completing it, and there's definitely no I'm going to be completing it. I tried to do a little nibble in about 20 minutes just to get a feel for a game. So I guess this is... let's... oh. Now I've got this on medium settings at the moment, so I did have a little look in the higher settings and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'd recommend, if you do have the option of being able to run it on higher settings, give that a little go. But yeah, I've leveled this to medium just because I'm recording it. I've got OBS running, and my PC does like to shout at me, likes to shut down randomly. So in this top right corner, it looks like there's some sort of currency, and I have 50 of them. The board is empty. There's a lot of tweeters. Okay, Dropbox. So, okay. This is pretty. Let's remove the weeds.
As you can see, you've got your work cut out for you. I wanted to come by myself, but I've just been so busy. But now you're here, and you can look after the garden properly. And I reckon you're going to do great.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. Okay, so let's remove this weed.
The best starting point is probably the weeds. You can rip them straight out of the ground. You should buy a sickle, makes it much faster. A few weeds in the garden might keep pests away from your plants, but too many, and all they'll do is steal water. It's a fine balance. Always something to keep you on your toes.
Indeed. And, a weed is really only... it's only a plant in a place where you don't want it to be, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Let's not. I don't want to do this. I don't want leaf piles everywhere. So yeah, there's no... a weed isn't determined by its species, and actually a lot of things that are classed as weeds by many people are actually like great for bumblebees, for example. Things like dandelions that we have over here in the UK, they are great early forage for bees. There's a little froggo icon that's coming up in the middle, and I wonder what that is. Oh, this looks like it might need a bit of love. Can I do anything with that? Looks like it was a rose bush. Okay, take this. So I'm moving around the garden using my mouse, and I don't want to move too quickly because I'm one of those people that gets motion sickness, so do not want that to be a thing. Okay, so what is this? This is probably not a weed, but it's a dead plant, this one here. So I guess I need to do some sort of resurrecting, perhaps. Giving them a little bit of TLC. What's this? That's another... Oh, I had a thing come up. Okay, equip watering can to refill. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have one of those just yet. But maybe I will. Compost bin. Ah, that might be somewhere to... Do we put weeds in compost bins? Why do I think that maybe there are some weeds that we should not?
The compost bin is a great way to make weeds, leaf piles, and plant cuttings more useful.
Okay. So that's a thing.
Leave them in here long enough and they'll turn into compost you can feed to your plants.
Wonderful.
That'll make the plants grow faster, which basically means a quick way to a prettier garden.
It's not all about being pretty. I know that. This is cute. Is this... Oh, tool storage. Okay, so it's forcing me to check out the compost bin first. Do you know, it's probably just as well that I have not jumped into creative mode, because I would not have a clue what I'm doing. Okay, E. Oh, there we go. Right, and what do I have here? I've got some leaves that I can pop in. How do I transfer those? Transfer stack is right click. Oh, there we go. And then what's this? That's rocks. Strangely enough, cannot put rocks in there. Okay, well that's doing its thing.
Last bit of cleanup. Here's a shovel to get rid of all the dead plants.
Oh, okay, I'm not
It's
resurrecting.
A shame none of the plants made it, but their seeds should still be salvageable.
Okay. So, there we go. And now I do this. Boop. Oh. We have discovered a new plant variant. We have discovered roses. And what's this? Daffodils. Daffodils are very good for bees. They are around early in the season, or early in the year. Sorry, you know I bang on about bees a lot. Just to clarify, just in case anyone was unaware, I am an ambassador for the Bumblebee Conservation Trust. So it's a charity. I volunteer as an ambassador for them. So I help out doing, sometimes I'll go to London-based events and represent them. And I used to write a Bumblebee blog. And on my stream, we do one fundraising stream a year, and that's for the bees. So I do have an interest in bees, and yeah, you will find me talking about bumblebees every so often. So that is why I seem a little bit obsessed. Okay, I wonder if I'll be able to, you see, picking up rocks, that seems a little bit like, as somebody who does look out for bees and tries to, having a really messy garden is actually pretty good. And as I mentioned earlier, there are some weeds that are just perfect. And a weed is only a plant growing somewhere where you do not want it to grow. Okay. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. Give it a little boop. And that one gets a little boop. We've got some rocks here. I mean bricks. But I'll leave those. Shall we have a... Oh, I wonder if I'll end up with like fetch quests and things to maybe try and fix this. So what have we picked up? Got some rose seeds. So I need to dig up dead plants. And this is another leaf pile. Daffodils. Daffodils they're not seeds. They're bulbs, right? I think. I'm pretty sure that my daffs are. And there's different sorts of daffs. Should we get rid of this? Boop.
I see you've brought a rucksack with you too. Smart. I don't think I ever saw Robin without theirs. They're great for just throwing anything and everything inside.
I don't like to be compared with this person who is no longer with us. That's a lot of pressure. It's so much pressure. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is... Wow. I think this game is kind of one of those tidy games. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I can see the... I hope that they can see the beauty in things being a little bit higgledy-piggledy. No sprinklers collected. Okay, that's obviously something else that we're going to be working towards. Oh, use... Okay, the middle mouse scrolly thing to change your hotbar slots. And then press tab to open... I think it's tab, right?
Great work so far. I think there's enough room to start planting now.
Okay.
Seeds need a little bit of room to be able to grow properly. Some more than others. Otherwise, you can plant them anywhere.
Okay.
I've left Robin's plant book in the shed too. If you're ever unsure what a plant needs, you can probably find it there.
Okay. Should we check this out? And what's this? Place a bench. This is what we need to do. Set up a garden stall. Sort out a garden hose. Have the bridge built. I did think that might be something we would need to do. Have the... Oh, heck. Have the rubble cleared away. Open up the greenhouse. Complete the plant book and help Jasmine with the pavilion. Here is the plant. Oh my goodness, I think I just saw a cat. Okay, so amaryllis. What else do we have? I feel like maybe I need to... Oh. Okay. We don't have a stall at the moment, but this is good. This is interesting. This is something that I will be able to work towards. End of day. Okay. Take the bus home. So we need to do that at the end of the day. And okay, let's go forwards in the book rather than going from the back, which was classic tree. So silly me. Clematis. Okay, we don't have any of that. That's a pretty decent bee plant, I think. Generally, I think you'll find that plants that are good for butterflies also seem to be pretty good for bees. Generally. Old man's beard, because it's because of the fluffy seed heads. That's true. Cyclamen. That's one of the early things that's great for bees. So they come out, for us in the UK, they come out very early in the season or in the year. They do bring colour and beauty without much effort. Yeah. Bleeding heart. That's so pretty. Extended poppy family. I did not know that. They're nectar rich. So that also makes them great at feeding bees and butterflies and all of our lovely pollinators. There's lots more pollinators than just butterflies and bees. Fatsia, native to Japan and southern Korea, sometimes known as castor oil plant, which is odd as it has no actual relation to castor oil. That's interesting. Okay. So we try to plant native plants. It just seems to be like the thing to do, rather than looking for plants from other countries. So, Hedera ivy, yes. So in the UK we have a little. It's like a solitary bee. It's not a bumblebee. It's not a honeybee. It's called. Now I'm not very good with my Latin. Colletes hederae, Hederae, I think. Colletes, Colletes hederae, and that is the ivy bee, I believe. And ivy bees actually, they do look quite similar to honeybees. So some people get very excited when they see bees on their ivy, and it's just it's a honeybee. But yeah, the ivy is great. You need to let it get established first, and then after many years it will start flowering, and that is amazing. It is so good for bees, and that provides flowers later in the year for bees. And that's really important to have things that are flowering throughout the year, just to make sure that those bees are fed. Sunflower, obviously very good. Who has not seen a sunflower with a little bumblebee just pootling along? Okay, we're not going to look at all of these. Let's, because I would just get very distracted. So let's maybe look at, shall we plant a rose somewhere? I'm going to do a very basic Betty job of this. Did that work? Do I need to... Okay. One. What if we do like a few in a row? I kind of do this sort of shape. And I also need to plant 5 daffodils. No, daffodils require much smaller space. I'm thinking I could try and stick them in between. Probably does not want me to do that. Okay, I'll do something similar over on this side. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there. Again, I think daffodils are bulbs rather than seeds, but we're gonna overlook that for the sake of this cute game. I was given the key for this game ages ago, but
Amazing.
I just...
So here is your watering can. It's a little small, but it'll work for now.
But I just didn't get around to playing it, and I really wanted to because I'm very excited. So I think I missed the launch of this game, which is a huge shame, but I do want to put out this video because...
Every seed you plant will need some water to get it going, then need watering regularly.
Okay, glad I planted them close together. Yes, it was important for me to get this recorded. I'm happy to get something out there. I'm really happy to be poking about the game a little bit. As I said, there's no financial reward in this for me. It's purely that I love plants and things, and I wanted to give it a go.
Underwatered plants will be brown, crispy, and they'll droop a bit too, and the ground around them will be discolored.
Okay, and oh, I do have my watering can, so let's... I wonder if there's an easy way to know when something is watered suitably. Okay, looks like it's time for me to go home, so I'm gonna get the bus.
Amazing! Look at this! Look at how great the garden looks already! You're a natural!
I love their enthusiasm. I feel they're too kind.
I think that's enough for one day. There's no rush with any of this. You should have time to explore anyway. Just keep an eye on the time. Make sure to get some rest at the end of the day.
That's very good advice. Do make sure to get some time for yourself. So press T to check the time. I should have my glasses on.
In gardening, patience is key. Sometimes all you can do is wait as your plants grow and flourish. If you want, just take the bus home. I won't be able to meet you tomorrow, but I'll write you a postcard. Check the post box when you get here in the morning. See ya!
Okay, they did say I could have a little look around, so I will just continue to have this little look around. Oh, look at that! Look at that greenhouse over there. That looks like something I cannot wait to get stuck into. Where did that weed come? Hey, these weeds are little scamps. This is definitely not here just now. Oh, that's nice. So we've got this beautiful area here. My plants are happy. I love that my plants are happy. Oh my goodness. That's so charming. Ah, it's like in Valheim when you check the bees and it says the bees are happy, and you know me, as I have previously covered, me wanting the bees to be happy. Come on. I pressed E quite a lot. Come on. That's not really what I wanted to do. We'll just escape out of that. Let's try this again. Why is my compost? It was a little bit janky of me earlier. I wonder if it's a me thing. Is it me? Am I the problem? Oh, I've somehow... Okay, so I'm going to pop these leaves here. Can I drag them, or do I have to make sure that I... Okay, right click it is then. Anything else I can stick there? I think that must be my leaf piles and my weeds, maybe? I guess? This is good. Okay. So I cannot wait to look at this a little bit more. Yeah, there's that gorgeous greenhouse. It looks stunning. And this tree here is just beautiful. I'm so glad that's alive. That needs to go. Does this also need to get picked up? There's another bloody weed. They're just like growing everywhere, just like weeds. So, anyway. Okay, my darlings. Let's get that bus home. Oh, this is so cute. Like, there are lots of little details in this game. It's quite adorable. I wonder whose bike this is. I could get on the bike. Okay. Day 3. Okay. Come with me. Come on. Just gonna mute those little tweeters again. Thank you so much for spending some time with me as I tested out this new game. It is adorable. I will probably give it another try and see what else we can do, see what other plants we can discover, see how else that I can make the bees happy. I have very much enjoyed taking this little gentle nibble. If anyone is interested in hearing more from me in any of my forms, then feel free to drop me a subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. You know, I gotta say that I don't do it every video because I don't want to be in your face with all that stuff, but I am a tiny creator, and it would be great if I could grow just a little bit, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope that you have a delightful day, a wonderful week, and the snuggliest of sleeps when it is time to go to bed. Take care. You're very special.